Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my final prediction for Miss Supranational 2022. Welcome! So this is it. We're here at my final prediction and everything that we have seen, the preliminaries, Supra Chat, and all the other activities has been the major basis on this ranking. And I find Mr. Supranational leaderboard a bit difficult to make compared to this one. I mean, it's not really that easy, but I felt like the standouts were a bit clearer for Miss Supranational. Although there were a lot of surprises as well, and I'm super excited to talk about them. And there are 24 ladies that we will be talking about, so I'll try to make my best to keep my commentaries short and simple so that we will not be consuming a lot of time. So let's begin, starting with my number 24, because the format of Miss Supranational is top 24, then cut into top 12, and then top 5, which will battle into the final question round, pretty much similar as last year. Let's continue. Number 24, Ukraine. Diana Mironenko. Her performances during the preliminaries were clearly underwhelming, but I felt like her interviews could be her saving grace to get a placement, and if ever she'll make it, I believe it would be a deserving placement in a way, because as what I've said, her interviews were really good, and you should watch her Super Chat to identify whether you'll agree with my statement or not. My number 23 goes to Panama. CECILIA Medina. She's one of the ladies that I liked during the preliminaries, loved her look, loved her performance, and I wouldn't mind seeing her getting that placement. It would be well deserved as well, although if she doesn't make it, I would be fine too, but I would be happy if she does get that placement. My number 22 goes to Haiti. LYNN Rubiane Saint Germain. She's my personal winner in the group 1 of the finals of Super Chat, and I'm crossing my fingers that she'll get the spot. But if not, I still felt like her prelims were okay enough. Her walk was okay, but I'm not really that confident with the overall styling. So if ever she'll make it, hopefully there'll be a revamp of the styling so that she could go as far as we wanted her to go in this competition. Number 21 goes to Poland. AGATA. There's no doubt to me that her strength is really on her facial beauty, but performance-wise, she's a little bit disappointing. It was a little bit so-so to me, which is a shame because she really have the potentials to be a front runner or even a possible winner. But her beautiful face carries it all. If only she was handled by a strong group, by a strong team that would train her for a great catwalk, I believe she could be a front runner, but I'm not sure if there's enough time to do that. But don't be surprised as well, because this is Poland that we're talking about, so she might advance still. My number 20 goes to Germany. JASMIN SELBERG. I have already noticed how stunning she was during the top model, and the preliminaries made me realize that this beauty deserves a spot in the first cut. Her performance may not be one of the best, but she was one of the ladies that made me wow when she comes out, not only in top model but also in the preliminaries. Beautiful face, and she's got that very sweet and angelic beauty, and I believe she's very consistent in both of her performances. So to me, a free pass for the first cut. Number 19 goes to Brazil. GIOVANNA. I haven't talked about her that much in my recent leaderboards, but we have to give her credit for a superb preliminary performance, and I think her performance were enough to seal a spot in the finals. Will she go far? That's something I don't see yet as of the moment, especially there's a lot of front runners, but with the performance that I've seen, if she could elevate that, she might do it. Although top 12 isn't very clear to me so far, to be honest. Number 18 goes to Namibia. JULITA KITWE. She's my favorite to win Super Chat Finals Group 2. She's just beyond incredible. One of the best speakers in the competition, and I hope that the spot that will be given to her will be because of her Super Chat win, because I really feel like she deserves it. Also, her preliminaries were much better than I thought. Her walk was great, and I felt like it would be impossible not to see Namibia in the top 24. I mean, she's not as bad as other people think. I mean, she's a great speaker and her performances were very decent. My number 17 goes to Cote d'Ivoire, KADIC. The best thing about her is that she's stunning and she can walk really good. Her preliminaries were good, but I didn't like her styling during the evening gown. Honestly, I see huge potentials in her as well to go far and do well. She just needed to do some more polishing with her styling in the finals, especially with the hair and the choice of dress. Number 16 goes to, I love this, Zimbabwe, Kimberly Tatenda. I really hope that the judges don't ignore this one because she certainly saved the best for last during the preliminaries because her performance were just so good to the point that I was even surprised that she can perform like that. Her swimsuit wowed me and I will open for the evening gown, although I would have preferred a better gown, but I felt like she still managed to deliver a solid performance in a way. I mean, there's really no relevance when it comes to the looks and everything, but based on the vibes alone, I am sensing an Ampuli Kwalahobi vibes, and she might actually pull some surprises. To be honest, I really like her, and if I'm one of the judges, I would love to put her a bit higher, to be honest, because I don't know, I just felt like Zimbabwe could pull the biggest plot twist in the competition. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but that's what I felt. My number 15 goes to the Philippines, Alison Black. I appreciate that she's trying her best to do well in her performances. She actually gave decent performances in both rounds. The only reason why she's a bit lower, although her performance was good, I felt like her performance can easily be overshadowed by other candidates. I mean, it was just okay, but not really a memorable one, if you know what I mean. Because here's the thing, Alison's good, but when candidates like South Africa, Vietnam, and other the strong ones comes out, you can easily drop her performance in a way. That's what I'm trying to say. Although, again, as what I've said, I am willing to be proven wrong in the finals. Number 14 goes to the Dominican Republic, EMELY RUIZ. She's just incredibly beautiful. I love her performance during the swimsuit. I loved her body, loved her walk, and loved her energy, but I felt like her evening gown choice was a little bit too much for her. That was a bit of a letdown for me. Although she looks stunning in it, I still believe there's something still that needs to change when it comes to the gown choice. But nevertheless, I still believe that she's locked in the first cut. My number 13 goes to Puerto Rico, ARIETTE Banch. We also cannot ignore the fact that she was one of the great performers during the preliminaries. I know she isn't everybody's favorite, but I felt like she could really pull some surprises in the finals, knowing how she performs. And that is going to be her weapon in this battle. Her catwalk skills and her aura and personality when she's on the runway, and her beauty too. If she'll go far, I won't be surprised. Now, let's go to the next cup, my top 12. Starting with my number 12, Mauritius, Alexandrine BELLE-ETOILE. If there is someone that I would expect to pull an immensely stunning surprise, it's going to be Mauritius. I mean, she gave one of the best preliminaries, and she was even better than some frontrunners. Her walk was just on point, and her styling was incredible. She may look simple in the evening gown, but she was able to stand out from it, and that is the mark of a queen who knows how to use her resources, no matter how little or how huge it is. But she was able to just dominate. That was just a beautiful preliminary performance, and I seriously hope that the judges do not overlook this one. And I agree with what Nika posted in her page in Instagram, that people must be taking her seriously right now, especially if she doesn't win here, she'll go to Miss Universe, and she could be one of the strong ones in that competition too. My number 11 goes to Peru, Almendra Castillo, one of the cleanest and most polished styling during the preliminaries, and her aura and beauty just stands out in the group. I am pretty sure that she'll keep on impressing us in the finals because they have some more, because I felt like they have some more surprises in their sleeves. And as one of the people who have been part of the selection process, one of the people who chose Almendra to go to Miss Supranational, I felt like I'm very happy that she went to this pageant. She deserves to be here. And based on the performance I saw, she really proved that she is worthy of getting a top 12 or even top 5. My number 10 goes to Colombia. Valentina Espinosa. I've already said before that Colombia had a very sweet personality and very beautiful as well. Her preliminary performance were just incredible, and it's one of the best based on my reviews of the top 10 best performances. And although I love her, until now, I am still not sure if she could go into the top 5. There's just something missing that I don't know what, but I don't know, she just doesn't scream top 5 to me. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm really feeling while making this list and making the prediction. My number 9 goes to, Argentina. Myra Axe, what an absolute performer during the preliminaries. She aced both swimwear and evening gown, and based on her super chat, she was actually a good speaker too. And I will not be surprised if she pull a come from behind victory, to be honest. Or even a top 5 placement. And how fascinating would that be? Because I'm pretty sure that would be something unexpected for many of us. But it would be a satisfying come from behind surprises though. And that's why I'm giving Argentina one of my stars, because she's actually one of my girls in my winners circle. My number 8 goes to Jamaica. Carissa Perk, she was just phenomenal, and I'm really hoping that aside from her preliminaries, which gives her a sure placement, I'm also hoping that she'll win top model too, because she deserves it. I'm actually quite heartbroken that she's out of my top 5 because I felt like she deserves as high as top 5. But let me just say that if ever she'll make the top 5, I will be cheering for her because I felt like she truly deserves it. My number 7 goes to Thailand. Paraiwanik Rumangthong, definitely on the class A level when it comes to performances during the preliminaries. She's also bordering my top 12, top 5, so I could see her go either way. So right now, the only thing that's sure is she'll make us wow again in the finals, and hopefully she'll change gown in the finals too, because as what I've said before in my reviews, I didn't like her preliminary gown that much. My number 6 goes to Venezuela. Ismelis Velasquez, her styling was out of this world and her catwalk skill was perfection. Although she's not in my top 5 right now, I still consider her and her quality as a top 5 contender, and I can even see her winning it all. But if she wants to make victory happen, then she better give us more energy in the finals. But then again, also in my winner circle. Now let's proceed to my final 5. Hi! I am so sorry. Let me just go ahead and interrupt you a little bit. Please don't forget to follow me on my Instagram account, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also if you wanted to support my channel, you can do so through this. Okay? Please don't forget. And let's go ahead and go back to the video. Bye! My 4th runner-up goes to Vietnam. Kim Do-yeon. I'm really crossing my fingers for a top 5 finish for Kim. I mean, she was just beyond incredible during the preliminaries and during the duration of the competition. And I know everybody prepared hard, but to me, Kim just went all out when it comes to preparation and training. And I felt like her preparation is definitely worth it and it's paying off, and I really hope that she will be rewarded with a decent and acceptable placement because she just deserves it so much. The only reason I placed her 5th is I'm still not sure how she will battle it out when it comes to interviews based on what I've heard on the super chat, but hopefully she could go much higher than this one. My 3rd runner-up goes to Indonesia. Adinda Krashayla, she was the biggest surprise to me during the preliminaries, and the best thing about this is that she is the kind of candidate that keeps improving and improving every single time. And what I love about her is just she's speaking at the right moment and at the right time, which is great. I can see her in the top 12, but I would really love if she pulls a top 5 placement just like this one. She's also in my winner's circle because I can also imagine her winning and pulling that victory as well. My second runner-up goes to India. Ritika Katnani, one of the potential winners this year. Honestly, if she will not win, I'm just hoping for at least a top 5 placement because she surely deserved it. I mean, her performance in the entire competition just sealed the fact that Miss Diva crowned their best top 2 in history, in recent history, with one winning Miss Universe. I honestly can see her winning 2, but the question is Miss Supranational ready to give India their 3rd crown? Well, that question will be answered in the finals. My first runner-up goes to the Czech Republic. Kristina Manirova. Her preliminary performance clearly sealed her as a real contender for the title, and I have to admit, I was actually considering her as well as my final prediction winner because of everything that I've seen. But nevertheless, if my winner doesn't pull the victory, I have the confidence that Czech Republic would be the best alternative for the win. So I'm crossing my fingers, and based on her performance, I'm really confident that the top 5 will be given to her. I mean, no doubt. But my winner for Miss Supranational 2022 goes to South Africa. Lalela Mswane. I mean, there's really no reason for her not to win. Again, let me just clarify, because people are just saying that she's being a favorite because she comes from Miss Universe. No. She is my winner not because she comes from Miss Universe, because the Lalela that we have now is miles better than the Lalela that we saw in Miss Universe. She's my winner because she performed like a winner should be. She gave the best performances during the preliminaries and even exceeded our expectations, even if our expectations are already that high, but she even exceeded it. So that is just outstanding. She's an incredible speaker, and I felt like seeing her win would be a perfect conclusion to her pageant story, because we know how she started her journey with pageantry, with all the troubles that she's got in Miss Universe and going into Miss Supranational, giving her the chance to redeem herself again. But hopefully this would be the finale that we are all waiting for Lalela. So that's it. This is my final prediction, and I'm really looking forward to your commentaries about my list, about my top 5, and whether you agree with my ranking as well, and if there's any candidate that you feel like deserving to be in the top 24. So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.